Hi everyone, Vanessa Hogel here. Excuse the look, but we've been out having fun today. Um, I wanted to go over some things just because I've been asked a little bit by some people on how the whole process works when it comes to spirit communication and things of that nature. Um, it's it's not as cut and dried as people make it seem on television, and I think that that's something really important to touch base on because like, just for examples, okay, if I am on location at an investigation and I'm physically there, it is a whole lot easier for me to get the information that I need to get in order to relay it to those who need to hear it. Because, well, they can sit right down and talk to me. They can hop on in, they can do whatever, and it makes it so much easier for me. Maybe not always physically. Sometimes it's a bit of a drag. I'm not going to lie. Um, Sometimes they can get a little over exuberant in the way that they do things, cause a little discomfort for me, and for others involved. But that's par for the course. I already know what I'm signing up for, so I'm okay with it. But when you're doing it remote viewing, it's a lot different because I'm not at the location. There is, in sometimes great distance between me and wherever the incident or whatever it is took place, and the connection can be a lot weaker. Then again, sometimes they prove me way the fuck wrong, and they get their point across great. But it is a lot more for me. I can't speak for everybody else out there, nor do I claim to, but it's a lot more difficult for me. Um, Not to mention, like with Noreen's show, bless her, I love doing it. I love her. Noreen is just an amazing woman. Um, Although I have to admit, I had wondered if I could continue doing it, just because it can be a lot, which I guess is one of the reasons that I'm making this vlog as well, is to let people know, um, when she's giving me these cases right there live. Okay, that's when you guys are seeing it, when she's giving them to me. That is a ton of information that I'm having to kind of filter through, along with the standard information that I get at random on a daily basis. For those who watched the last show, the one that we just did Thursday night, I don't even know what today is. I'm not even lying to you. I don't have a fucking clue what today is. Gray, was today?
I think it's 16th.
No, it's the 18th, isn't it?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Sorry. Yes, I'm cursing, and my son is right there. He's 14. Trust me, he's heard it plenty. Yeah, his dad's, ex-military and a cop, so this is not something he's not used to. So don't y'all chastise me. Don't do it, okay? Um, but yeah, I think it's the 18th, and so we did it on Thursday, because today I think is Saturday the 18th. If I'm wrong, just correct me. Just be sweet about it. But that not only was I dealing with the information that she was giving me there, and what I was getting in my head, so to speak, is the best way I can put it, but also the different information that I had gotten while I was at work that day. And that's where that picture came from, that I posted. Hold on, let me see. Shit. Hold on. Okay. This dude right here, that's the one that I saw on Thursday about 2 o'clock, I guess it was. And I didn't find out until that night on her show, that it was quite possibly a dear friend of hers who had passed away, that I did not know. I did not know this person. Y'all wouldn't believe the amount of people in the paranormal field that I don't know exist. I don't I don't get involved in a whole lot of that. There's one hair just kind of sticking out here weird. I guess I should have brushed it today, right? I don't know. But I don't have TV. I watch Netflix or Hulu, so I've told y'all that before. Don't watch any of the shows, although Mark sent me a link to a Paranormal Lockdown show that I'm going to try to watch, along with sending an email to Bethany, which I keep flipping forgetting to do, along with putting a review of Jonathan Weiss's stuff down in New Orleans, which I've already done once, and I don't know why I think it was Travelocity didn't put it on there, so I've got to do that again. My to-do list is like this long, okay, along with working 2 jobs and everything else, which is another thing I wanted to bring up. I get a lot of direct messages and asking to help with investigations or just different things for readings or whatnot. Love y'all. I want to do it all. I truly do. For those who are not aware, I work about 60 hours a week at a regular job. Okay, that's to keep this roof over our head, the internet on the computer right here, so I can do this stuff with Mike and Noreen and everybody else, and clothes on that kid's back and food in his mouth. And you know, let's face it, guys, I'm Southern. I like food too. So I ain't the thinnest thing out there. I'm a little bit squishy, but y'all love me, right? Of course you do. But so if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, I apologize. I truly do. Just keep in mind that my plate is uber full. I mean, it is big full, which is one of the reasons why with the missing persons case that I've been consulting on, I have sent it out there and asked for help. Because for me, this isn't about ego. This isn't about, I have to be the one to do this. I want my name on this. Bullshit. Okay? No. I am not above asking for help if I need it, because heaven knows I don't have all the answers. Okay? No one does. And if they tell you they do, then run. Okay? I'm just saying, I've seen it all. I've been in this field a very, very, very long time. I checked my ego at the door a long flipping time ago. Hopefully that trend will start. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be flipping great if that trend would start? Did you notice I've changed it to flipping instead of the other one? Because I know some of y'all are rolling your eyes at me for cursing in front of my kid. So I know, honey. So I'm trying to be PC. So go me, right? Okay. Goodness. So anyway, where I was at, it's the best way I can explain. I'm jumping back and forth, but that's my brain. Best way I can explain how this process works is, on a good day, if somebody gives me a name of a person or a name of a town, because that's generally how I work it. If they do that, that kind of, I don't know if it turns on the on switch to the light that lets whatever it is out there, lets the powers that be know that I'm receptive, or what. I'm not quite certain, but that is how it works for me. When I'm on location, it doesn't matter. They're just going to jump on in. So it is what it is. But it is when you're doing as many as I am right now, and dealing with the impending investigation in Virginia with Beyond Perception of Investigators, and doing live streams with NP Paranormal out of Sheffield, England, when they do them, and consulting for other teams, you know, 1,500 to 2,000 to 3,000 miles away, it's hard for me to know what information is for who. So when I start giving a description, or a name or whatever, if I'm wrong, if it doesn't have to do with you, tell me, because it might be for somebody else. because they don't come and pull one of those little number things and say, okay, this is my number, and the information that you get is going to correlate with this number, and everything's all right with the world. It doesn't work that way. It's like I explained it one time, like being in an auditorium, and you have 1,000 people with their hands up going, pick me, pick me. And you know that they're saying it. You can hear them saying, pick me, but you don't know which pick me goes to which face. So I hope that explains it a little bit. But when I do get a hit that I know, like Thursday night, that picture, and then I think, about 30 minutes after I showed the picture, because I didn't know if it went to one of the cases. All I know is that fella showed me his face online. That's all I know. Not online, when I was at work. About 1 o'clock, I started having a horrible pain on my right side, almost like somebody was trying to separate my arm. It was really weird. I even talked to my boss about it. And we just assumed it was from taking out the trash. I don't know. All I know is it's gone now. But it lasted for 2 days. It lasted for a full 2 days. Got to a point where I almost couldn't lift my arm. And then, and I don't ever remember doing it. It literally started at 1 p.m. on the dot on Thursday. At 2 p.m., I drew that picture. So if the two are connected, I have no idea. I don't. But I do know that the gentleman that I saw in my head, the one that I drew, I knew for a fact that was the fella that Noreen sent me a picture of on Facebook privately during the show. No doubt in my mind. And considering the fact that I never claimed to be right, take that for what it's worth. There's no doubt in my mind. That's the fella I saw. For whatever reason, I drew him almost as if a buzz cut had been done. I don't know if he ever wore his hair that way. Very handsome fella. I'm very sorry to hear about his passing. I couldn't have told you anything other than the fact that I saw him. I know nothing else. And sometimes that's the way it works. Like with one case I'm working on, I've hit a brick wall. Will more information come? I don't know. Do I hope it will? Of course I do. But there is no guarantee. And that's the other thing I really want people to know. This existence is hard enough as it is. Being in the public about it makes it, sometimes even harder. But just please understand. I mean, we get what we get. We can't force information. You don't want us to. You don't want people feeling like they have to come up with something. You don't want that. It can be extremely misleading, especially if it's for a working case, a case, in working progress for missing persons. If it's something that is present day, that the information is extremely time sensitive, and you really don't want to screw up. You don't want to send somebody in the wrong direction. You just don't want that. You don't want anybody to do that. So be understanding if we say this is what we've got. If we get more, we will by all means share it. But there is no guarantee that we will. We don't have any control over that. I don't know if people truly understand that. We don't have any control over how much is being told to us. All we can say is what we can say, and that's it. So understanding in that area would be greatly appreciated. As for the other stuff, I'm sure you all are aware that Mike Ricksecker and I have the Edge of the Rabbit Hole show. That's every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, this coming Tuesday, we won't have one. Mike will be coming back from an extended weekend investigating with Shauna Wankel, and he will be doing the first 2 hours with Dave Scott from Space. That's my boy. Do you see him? He's so big. I love my boy. Mike will be doing the first 2 hours of Spaced Out Radio with Dave Scott, which is out of Canada. And I will actually be doing that third leg. So be sure to watch Mike. Mine is from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. So his is from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Central Standard Time, my time. So it would be different whatever time you are in. Yeah, we are now affiliated with Spaced Out Radio, a wonderful, wonderful group of people. Truly blessed to be a part of their organization and to really kind of collaborate and see what we can do with that. So by all means, please show them some love. All right, they deserve it. And again, same with Noreen. Be sure to go on to all the channels that I've listed and subscribe, along with Haunted Road Media, which has our Edge of the Rabbit Hole show on it, and with Beyond Perception Investigators. Their videos are on YouTube as well. Please subscribe and be sure to hit that notifications bell for all of these. NP Paranormal, the same with theirs. They're on YouTube as well, so that will let you know when they have additional videos out. We are going to be filming the majority of the time when I'm back in Virginia again. I will be leaving. I should be getting there, Gray and I should be getting there March 13th. And going to be there for a while. So spending my birthday there. Yay. Happy birthday with the spookies, right? So be sure to go on there and subscribe. Again, Haunted Road Media, Spaced Out Radio, Paranormal Zone TV, Beyond Perception Investigators, and NP Paranormal on all those YouTubes, and hit the little bell notification. I mean, if you want to watch mine too, subscribe to it. It's under, I'm so vanilla. It's under Vanessa Renee Hogel. Doesn't get a whole lot fancier than that, folks. Hit the little bell, and that'll let you know when I decide to get on here and gab for a minute. But again, just to sum it all up, we do the best that we can. We try real hard. I try real hard. I wish I could get more sometimes. I'm always praying that whatever information does come, especially with a current case, that it's that one piece they need to start moving in the right direction. And if it's with a non-current case, I just pray that it's one to bring some closure, or at least people get people to look in the right direction. So in the end, that's really all we can ask for those who do subscribe and watch and listen and everything else. I love you so much. Your support means everything. I honestly couldn't do it without it. I know everyone else feels the same way. If we didn't have y'all, we'd still be doing this. I'm not going to lie. I did this long before I put anything about it on social media, because that's not the reason I do it. But the fact that I'm so vocal now about it and share the investigations with y'all, not the private readings. I don't expect to ever do that unless the person asks me to. So there's no even need to go into how many of those I do. Okay. So again, another reason, super flipping busy. But y'all really do. You make a difference, and it is greatly appreciated. And I don't know if you hear that enough. So I just wanted to say that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and hit pause here and stop this video, and I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. My to-do list, I will be on tonight getting that done. I promise. I stopped playing Skyrim with my son to make this vlog, so I'm going to go back to playing some Skyrim. I'm going to kick some Daedra ass, and I got a really cute little character I'm super excited about. My son downloaded the mods that our friend Chris told us about, so Mom's getting to have some fun. And he's not making fun of me because I'm actually doing okay. So, love y'all. Big kisses, and I will be chatting with you later. Bye.